Here are the odds for some relievers to win the Cy Young Award in the National League in 2020. Josh Hader's are the best. He's plus 10,000, which means you bet 100 to win 10,000. Edwin Diaz, Kirby Yates, both at plus 15,000 behind him. Those are better odds than, by the way, Seth Lugo, both of them. Jerry, could you see a reliever winning the Cy Young in a shortened season in 2020?
I do. Would I bet against DeGrom and Scherzer and those guys? Garrett Cole? No, I'm taking the starting pitchers at their dominance. But a guy like Josh Hader, Seth Lugo even, that versatility, Kirby Yates, those guys bring something to the table. And in a shortened season like we have now with that 60-game sprint, these innings are going to be more impactful. So you're not going to have a full 162-game season where a starting pitcher can run away with the award. But I think all things being equal, you're going to see a guy like DeGrom, with the possibility to three-peat, still taking that trophy. As much as I would love for a reliever to do it, they've got my heart, but I'm not betting against DeGrom.
Yeah, you didn't think Jerry was going to say no to the possibility, did you, of a reliever winning it? But yeah, listen, I think he's right, though. I mean, the 60-game changes everything. That changes everything for a reliever in terms of it's just that the huge difference in innings is part of it. And a starter's not even going to throw 100 innings this year, so we'll see. A reliever can grind it out, and it could have a huge impact on a season in terms of how many wins and how many losses. I don't know. I mean, I could see somebody like Hader, especially because he throws multiple innings, piles up the strikeouts. If no starter goes out there and really dominates this year, I could see somebody like that winning it.
Yeah, I was about to bring up the multiple innings thing. So, Anthony, let's say Edwin Diaz has an impeccable year. He's ERA under 1, but he's 1 inning at a time. We know that the Mets like to use him for 1 inning or less. Does then a Josh Hader or a Seth Lugo have an advantage on him, considering the Brewers or the Mets are willing to use those guys in multiple inning stints?
They may possibly have an advantage over them. But to be honest with you, just being a reliever in itself, it's going to make it so hard to win the Cy Young. The last one to do it was Gagne in 2003, and we all know he's come out and admitted what he did and, that he used PEDs and that a lot of people were using them then. So it's just and his stats from that year were incredible. And you look at a guy like Mariano Rivera, never won it over his entire career. This is the best closer of all time, possibly the best reliever of all time, the best reliever of all time. So you talk about, and one of the best pitchers of all time. He finished second once, third a handful of times. So it just doesn't come that easily for relievers.